You know the feeling. You bolt awake. The house is tomb silent, but your mind is suddenly incredibly loud. You glance at the clock, 3 a.m. Almost instantly, it hits you. A wave of groundless anxiety, a sudden dread about the future, or a high-definition highlight reel of your past mistakes. If this happens to you frequently, I want you to know, it is exhausting and it is incredibly frustrating. But as believers, we need to look past the physical. You aren't just dealing with insomnia or bad digestion. From a biblical perspective, you may be experiencing a calculated spiritual attack on your rest. Why the attack on sleep? Because God designed rest as a sacred, necessary reset. Psalm 127 verse 2 says, He grants sleep to those He loves. Sleep isn't just a physical necessity. It's a divine gift meant to renew your spirit for the purpose God has for you tomorrow. The enemy knows this. Matthew 13 verse 25 tells us that while everyone was sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat. The enemy targets the deep hours of the night because your defenses, physical, emotional, and conscious, are down. At 3 a.m., there are no distractions to buffer the noise in your head. In that quiet vulnerability, the enemy attempts to plant seeds of fear and isolation, hoping to deplete your spiritual battery before the sun even rises. But here is the beautiful reality. You have the power to flip this script. The Bible shows us that the deep night isn't meant to be a time of defeat, but a time of profound encounter. Remember Acts chapter 16? Paul and Silas were in a dark prison dungeon at midnight. They didn't lie there worrying. They prayed and sang hymns, and their worship caused an earthquake that broke their chains. What if your 3 a.m. wake-up call isn't an attack to endure, but a divine invitation to engage? What if God is waking you up because He wants to talk? The enemy will quickly regret disturbing you if, every single time you wake up, you turn the battlefield of your mind into a throne room of worship. So, the next time your eyes fly open at 3 a.m., don't lie there and spiral. Fight back with these 3 steps. First, do not touch your phone. The blue light feeds anxiety. It doesn't cure it. Second, speak the word aloud. The enemy cannot read your thoughts, but he must flee from spoken scripture. Quietly whisper, God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And finally, stand on the wall. In biblical times, the night watches were for guards watching over the city. God might be waking you to be a spiritual watchman. Pray for that family member that suddenly pops into your head. Cover your home in prayer.